The Chase Championships, and the woman chasing the championship, Steffi Graf, who has won 4 of these at Madison Square Garden, the season-ending Women's Tennis Association playoffs for the top 16 women in the world. Here's Jana Novotna, the server. You don't see much serve and volley.
No, she did. Jana did very well to extricate herself from that. It was a tough volley.
And interestingly, these players reared in Czechoslovakia. She was. Now it's the Czech Republic for her, Slovakia for the others. Like Martina Navratilova and Jana's coach, Hanna Malikova. They didn't go by the clay court rules. They said, we're going to serve and volley. We like to play that way. And young Martina Hingis, born a Slovak, I think she'll be able to do it too. She does it at times.
And that's only going to make the women's game more interesting.
It sure is.
It's really an exciting semifinal setup with the 2 teenagers going in one, and these 2 players in their prime.
The elders.
And I'm with you, Bud. I'm rooting for the 28-year-olds. The 38-year-olds, too.
48-year-olds, 58-year-olds,
right.
68-year-olds. Older women I like.
Well, I'm sure that both these players are not only excited about this particular match, but about the prospect of playing one of the others in the final. I mean, that's some motivation, because, you know, you want to, they're both playing well. You want to try and put the other one down. And when Jana was growing up, you know, her idols, of course, would have been Martina Navratilova, but more in particular Hanna, because Martina had already come to the States. So she was a little bit out of favor in Czechoslovakia at that stage.
Yes.
Then they welcomed her back with open arms.
They sure have.
And that year she played Fed Cup there in Prague. Oh, that's too good.
Oh, it's deuce from 40-15.
I would say Jana has got to use that particular serve sparingly, because she really needs to use a sliding second serve on the second a sliding serve on the second serve, not the kicker.
Ooh, and it's break point against Jana.
It's been Steffi kind of varying her strokes here, throwing Jana a little bit off, it looked like, especially on that particular point.
Yeah, well, that was good. That was almost making her come in at her command rather than letting Jana come in when she wanted to herself. And Jana rushed that shot. Hit a short ball and you get punished for it. Steffi's backhand was just plonk in the middle of the court.
Where have we heard that before?
So each has had a break point, and each has failed on a break point. It is second deuce. Now Ravathi Solomon on the baseline called it promptly. It was close, but that's what I say. If you can't call them right, call them fast. So Jana is out of her trouble. 2 games all. We talked to Steffi about being at the Chase Championships, where she's been forever.
To me, after the Grand Slam tournaments, is definitely the biggest tournament around, and I've had a great season so far, so I just want to give it a try. And with my back, you know, it comes and goes, and hopefully I'll get the low point now where it's going to get better, and hopefully be able to play the last tournament of the year.
Steffi's looking so much like her mother these days.
Almost identical. Now, Steffi Graf had an ace to close out her last serving game. And that was good news for a woman named Althea Gibson, because Chase Bank is going to give for this weekend $250 for each ace in the singles and doubles today and tomorrow to a fund for Althea Gibson, the great Hall of Famer who won Wimbledon in 1957, 58, the U.S. the same years. Althea is very ill and is having lots of problems. And is a very proud woman. She has never asked or let it be known that this condition exists, but her friend Angela Buxton, with whom she won the 1956 Wimbledon doubles, got the word around, and the fund is being built, and aces are going to help Althea. Now we look at 2 break points, or Steffi looks at them. They're more germane to her.
Yeah, that's terrific that the money's going to Althea. 2 actually indifferent shots from Steffi Graf there to get her into a hole.
2 break points. There is Heidi Graf.
Oh, I thought it was Steffi. No,
Steffi's the one serving. Thank you. She deals with the lob. It's the 3rd lob attempt by Graf, but this time backpedaling beautifully. Jana Novotna has the break of serve, and she will be serving at 3 games to 2, trying to puncture the champion.